You think we just work in a comic book store for our folks, huh?
Actually, I thought it was a bakery.
This is just our cover. We're dedicated to a higher purpose. We're fighters for truth, justice, and the American way.
Hey, what's up? What's going on? Back again with another episode of the Cinema Scumbags movie podcast. It always feels like it's been a long time after we take a week off.
Yep.
67. I'm Seth.
I'm Nick D.
I'm Matt.
And I'm tired.
Are you?
A little bit.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Little vacay.
Yeah, a little yeah, if you can call it that. My vacations never seem to be vacations. I mean, usually the ones we take together, we're always working on stuff. Mm-hmm. This one, it's just go. No time for sitting around.
No time, you know? At least you'll you get to camp for a night when we're working on our top secret production.
Yep. Ooh, can't wait.
Coming up soon. Phillips was out of town last week. We were going to go ahead and do the episode anyways, but we just, couldn't really pencil it in. Had some other things going on. So we took a week off. We're back. Back in the saddle. I always miss it, man. I miss it when we don't do it for a week.
Yep. It does feel like it's been forever, doesn't it?
Yeah. I always
it takes away the momentum, too.
Yeah, but we've been pumping it out for like 2 years, so every so often you miss a week. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're right back at it.
Yep. 67 fucking episodes.
There's some Monday Night Football for this. So are you, Phillips. When does that start?
Starts at, 5:30 my time, so 7:30 your time. 8:30 Eastern.
Oh, you won't
Who's
miss
playing?
it.
The
Shitty
Eagles.
Eagles and the Shitty Bears.
The Eagles, bud. My team.
Oh, your team.
Yeah.
Sports talk for a second.
Let's do it. Fantasy talk for a second.
Cure Gilchrist.
Not fantasy talk, but this has got this year's got a Super Bowl New York Giants written all over it, man. It's just one of those years. Looking like a true powerhouse.
At one game.
Yeah,
Two.
Yesterday's game was a real barn burner.
Hey, a couple years ago, Giants would have lost those close games. Now, that defense is a juggernaut. Let's go, G-Men. Big blue, baby.
You know what? I've got low expectations for the Eagles. But next week will be the real test when they play the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm in Bears territory, so I usually try and watch the Bears just for the hell of it. But we'll see. So, what do you guys think, Matt?
I was trying to pull up a gunshot sound effect. Didn't work.
How the Rams doing over there, bud?
How's the Rams doing? How do you like them?
They beat the Seahawks. Good for them.
I like those Rams. Sports talk, baby. Believe it or not.
I think you're delusional if you think that, after 2 games, we got a fucking powerhouse team here.
Yeah, that's a Giants fan for you.
That's a typical fucking football fan. Like, don't get your hopes up till week 7, bud.
I don't normally say that, but it's just, Giants, it seems like every few years now. And, we're about due. Okay. Eli. You can't spell elite without Eli.
Why would you want to spell elite?
You also can't spell autism without Eli.
That's real classy. Classy joke there.
I like the Mannings. He just seems a little off.
He is off.
We're isolating our target audience right now with this sports talk. Movies and sports?
The Mannings. Well, speaking of the Monday Night Football game, you think Corey Feldman's getting out of bed to watch it?
Doesn't seem like he's getting out of bed much anymore at all.
Hopefully you can be lifted out of bed by the heavenly Corey's angels.
There you go.
Well, after what happened to him Friday, if you guys aren't aware, he debuted one of his songs from, what was the album called?
Angelic to the Core.
Angelic
Is
to
that
the
one
Core.
you guys, put money into?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the Scumbags have a credit on that production.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah,
Great.
Let's just, right off the bat, we're not... We're fans of Corey Feldman, friend of the show.
Yep.
This is not spoofing on Corey Feldman, but yeah, he's went viral, I guess, for his
It was in a good way.
performance.
Today's show performance.
He was on the Today Show, promoting his musical endeavors, which I think people think this is some new thing with Corey Feldman. The guy's been attempting to make music since like the 90s. He's been doing it for a while. I'm not exactly sure why the Today Show felt the need to have Corey Feldman on to play a song. or sing a song.
Killer, I guess. I don't know.
Slow day.
But, yeah, and regardless, he was on there, performed, and wasn't quite up to a lot of people's standards. Became a running gag on social media, and Feldman is currently trending. And by the time you're listening to this on Friday, I'm guessing you'll still be hearing some Corey Feldman stuff.
Anybody else see that video? And looks a lot like MJ up there.
A little bit.
Well, they were friends.
I think we all got a little MJ inside of us, especially Corey.
We're all MJ.
We're all MJ.
Speaking of Corey Feldman's friends, Corey Haim, guys, he's in the news again.
What?
Yeah, well, what are we talking about here?
Well, I'm not too familiar with the story, Nick. Why don't you go ahead and...
Well, basically, from what I've read, Corey Haim, I guess, the demons are coming out of the closet with this Corey Feldman video going viral. They're bringing up the molestation talk once again, the Hollywood...
Always.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but people who might not be familiar about it, there has always been a thing around Corey Feldman where he's cryptically come out and said that he was, molested in his early days in Hollywood by a big time, name that everyone would recognize. And him and Haim did that reality show, The Two Coreys. I don't know, I think it was on A&E or something like that.
Yep.
I liked it, but it was a shitty show. But again, even then they kind of brought that back into the light. And they would never hint at who was responsible. It was always just, okay, they were both kind of fucked up by somebody, and now it's kind of back in the spotlight.
That's a little weird to begin with. Like, if somebody raped you, wouldn't you want people to know?
Right.
Depends on who it is.
Yeah, if it's always been made to seem like it's this huge name, and the name, it almost sounds like the name is so big that if a guy like Corey Feldman came out and said that, this person was fucking with me, like, it would still not be in his favor. People think, yeah, fucking right,
Yeah, who you believe, yeah.
Well, it wouldn't have ruined his career any more, I don't think,
No, so, it's a touchy thing to talk about. This is a comedy show. We'll try and, bring the laughs, but this is pretty fucked up. I mean, it's definitely really fucked up. But Radar Online, who is, they're not like some huge news source. It's kind of like a National Enquirer sort of thing where, they have, like, been right on some shit in the past. I think that had something to do with the Mel Gibson shit, with the tapes and shit. I don't, like, not 100% sure on that, but it's not like a totally, washed source. I mean, but they came out with an article that said basically that people know the name that was responsible for running this big, pedophile ring in Hollywood, and it could be blown up, anytime. So might be something to look out for, because if that is true, you're going to be hearing it big time. I mean, if it's hyped up as they make it seem,
Right.
Well, we're a bunch of bettors on here, I'd say. Why don't we go ahead and take some bets as to who we think it is?
All right.
Now, this article is based around Haim, but the guys were always connected, so I'm guessing whoever this individual is kind of messed with both of them. So I don't know. I'm trying to, think of the huge names that these guys worked with in their careers, and it's fucked up. You almost don't want to say some of the names, It's like,
yeah.
I mean,
who could be a fucking, toucher?
Anybody could. That's the thing.
Steven Spielberg?
Oh, no.
Maybe?
I guess.
That'd be...
That would maybe ruin my life.
Elliot, touch this,
You're right. I mean...
Yeah. You want to find my crystal skull?
It's just like... they're not making it seem like it's just some, like, whatever, average name. Like, this is being marketed as, like, big, huge, like, well-known fucking household name.
Right.
So, I don't... Big?
E.T. poke hole.
I actually thought I had read something a long time ago. Corey Haim had said that it was someone close to, like, his dad, like, his one of his managers or something, was what I had always heard. From digging into the case.
I'm Reiner.
Oh no,
maybe.
Well,
Corey Haim, it would have been. Well, no, I don't know, because Feldman was on that commentary with them for the 25th anniversary.
Yeah, you don't think you'd... Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, that makes no sense. That doesn't count.
But
I like your Kiefer Sutherland.
Was it Kiefer Sutherland? I was instead of the Lost Boys, taking their vampire roleplay to the next level. You know, this might be the lowest thing we've ever done, but
Probably not.
speculation.
here, Corey, drink some of this.
We're not making jokes about this, by the way, but it's fascinating.
We're making bets.
I've always, I'm a big fan of the two Coreys. You know, I mean, if those guys are really fucked up in the way that it's always been made to seem, then, you know, I hope for those guys' sake and late Haim that, you know, that person is brought into the spotlight.
Was it when they were young?
Yeah, in the 80s or something,
Okay.
you know. It's never going to come out, you know. If it was going to come out, it would have already, you know.
Well, it's weird because they're threatening to do it, like trying to get some sort of levity for something.
Like, who's threatening, though, you know? Like,
I think his family.
Illuminati.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, here, I'll just read a little snippet. Radar Online is choosing not to name the superstar sexual predator at this time, but can reveal that he is one of the most recognizable faces in the industry. So,
George Clooney.
speculate as you like, but
George,
80s George Clooney, though?
George Pooney.
I don't know. Maybe Corey Feldman was kind of like a non-factor, you know, for quite a while. Now it's like,
True.
we're getting, you know,
Well,
even though
maybe
he's
that's
getting made fun of,
maybe
people are
that-
talking.
Maybe that's the issue. He needs somebody to talk about him, so they're going to keep bringing up this story every time they need their names.
Oh man, I don't know.
It's
I hope
weird.
it's not.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks ever is accused of some sexual predator shit from jumping off a building.
I'll be right there with you.
In Arizona.
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll be
Literally.
easy for us.
We can jump off together while reciting a Jumanji quote or something.
It's me, Alan.
Well, with Corey back in the news, I thought it was only right that we go through Corey Feldman's filmography, choreography.
This is gonna
Okay.
suck.
Listen to a positive. Yeah, let's go
There.
from really dark to happy, upbeat. Let's talk about the guy's work.
All right,
Good
well,
minute.
Is it upbeat?
you know, it's gonna be some of these. He's in some classic fucking films of the '80s. So,
Big time. Big time.
first film that he was in though, Gremlins, 1984.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He has like I guess a small role in that because I don't even remember him actually
Yeah,
from watching
Joe
it.
Dante.
God, that makes a splatter even more depressing. They were reunited.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
No, it's never been like a huge fan of Gremlins. I like it, but it's never like it's not one that love
Have
Gremlins.
you watched it recently?
It's been a while.
Wonder
Been a
if
while.
What if it's dated?
Yeah, I wanna check that out. Isn't that kind of like supposed to be a Christmas film?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he gets it during Christmas, I think.
Could be.
Because I thought same year, 1984, he played Tommy in Friday the 13th, the final
Yep.
chapter.
Which one is that? 5?
Was it
4?
the final chapter?
I guess it's not the final chapter, so I have no fucking idea what number it is.
What's the last one they did that wasn't the remake? Is that the one they're in space?
I thought Manhattan or some
Or
shit.
Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh God, but yeah, I've never seen the final chapter or whatever. But I remember that screen cap, that pale ass face.
Yep.
Yeah, he like pretends to be him or some shit.
Excuse me.
All right.
Speaking of burping, in 1985 he played Mouth in The Goonies.
There you go.
Oh, perfect. That's a great.
Monumental film.
Gotta be his best role.
I was gonna say one of his best roles.
Not the best haircut though.
My
Looney.
personal favorite Corey Feldman performance.
Oh, his greatest scene, you know. This is my wish, my dream.
Oh yeah.
Taking them back. I'm taking them all back. Fucking great.
All the people that touched me, I'm taking it back.
Oh no.
Well, you know
Hank's back.
that on Michael Jackson's set day, there was like a point when they were filming that, I think, like, Michael Jackson's coming to set.
Oh my
no.
god. Oh
Cyndi Lauper
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be
Cyndi
a
Lauper's
woman.
better.
Ooh. She looks like a man.
Cyndi Lauper in the 80s? She was banging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go.
Nowadays, she looks
I
like
like
a man.
Tiffany, but
Yeah, now she's like 60. It just doesn't, 60-year-old lady singing "Girls Want to Have Fun."
she don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's a pretty good impression.
Same year, it's 1985. I guess he was in multiple Friday the 13th movies. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Tommy at age 12.
Wow.
Wow.
Good for him.
Didn't know anything about that, but the next one I definitely knew something about. Teddy Champ, Dude Champ, Stand By Me. Rob Reiner classic.
Yep.
Any good quotes from Feldman in that film?
None that I can think of.
Off the back.
Looney Bin?
Loony.
But yeah, no. Stand By Me's fucking... I mean, that's probably the best film that he's in. Like, you know, like, quality of film.
Acting.
Yeah. My favorite is The Goonies, but best film that he was in, quality-wise, yeah, Stand By Me. The message behind
Splatter.
it. Splatter.
Yeah. It all comes in a circle. Then in 1987, he may or may not have been raped. The Lost Boys, Edgar Frog.
What a name.
No, dude, okay.
Frog Brothers.
I fucking love The Lost Boys, man. So good.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, Corey Feldman gets made fun of. Yeah, he's a shitty singer or whatever. He's been in a lot of shitty movies, but the guy was in, I mean, a handful of, like, classic, great fucking movies that, in my opinion, that wipes out, you know, the bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Lost Boys is so... It's a fucking great. Not even dated.
No.
I go back and watch that, and I'm like, I'm putting out Twitter misquotes, you know?
Lag?
I was trying to make a horrible joke, but...
Yeah, it didn't work.
But
Never seen it before.
Back on the rape charge. Guess who directed
Never
The
seen it
Lost
before.
Boys?
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Joel Schumacher?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hint, hint.
Could be.
That.
He seems creepy.
I think
He
you're
did
onto
put-
something.
He put nips on Batman.
Is he a recognizable face, though? I could walk right by him. I wouldn't know who he is.
Oh, you know him.
I've seen him. He looks like Stretch from Casper.
Yeah, stinky.
Oh, shit.
But
I love The Lost Boys, though. I mean, he does kind of look like...
Yeah, right? Pretty good, right?
Damn, I didn't know he was that old. Fuck, he's an old dude.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah.
Maybe it's him.
Lost Boys rules. Frog Brothers forever. But 1988, the second Corey's movie, License to Drive, when he teamed up for the second time with Corey Haim.
Solid film. It's got like an 18-year-old Heather Graham in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I think she's 18. I hope so.
Let's
She's no older than 18, I'll tell you that.
Let's go look.
I actually really do like that movie, though. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a solid flick, man.
Yeah. I think, like, and then the long stretch they went through, like, I think he always played the friend, and Corey Haim was the lead.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's kind of how it went for the most time. But
Maybe he
then they
killed
did
him.
Dream a Little Dream, 1989.
Yep.
Has anyone seen that?
Bits and pieces. I've never seen that all the way through. And they fucking made a sequel to that, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, that was in their, their end stretch.
Dream a bigger dream?
Yeah, fuck Dream a Little Dream, but 1989, the fucking Burbs.
Hey.
There's a lot of names in there that it could have been.
Yeah, Bruce Dern.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher.
Cab driver from Blank Check, or the...
No.
Oh, he died.
Oh.
Well, so did Corey Haim when we're talking about his
This
rapist.
is where
True.
Tom Hanks first encountered young Corey Feldman.
No.
The young fresh meat.
So, Corey, you want to be a big star?
Tom Hanks likes that.
Wow, you're really big down there.
Tom
Corey.
Hanks likes that boy butt.
The Burbs is fucking awesome, though.
How about a little bit of Forrest Hump?
Tom
Turner and
Hanks,
Cooch.
a craving for boy butt.
Stupid.
Craving for boy butt.
I know why that's so fucking funny.
You said boy butt.
Yeah, I'm lost.
It's funny.
Boy
as shit.
Oh, that's great.
You guys, you like the Burbs, Seth?
Yeah, I like the Burbs. I like the Burbs. It's great. I mean, I don't think it's great. I think it's good. It's a good movie.
What if
It's a
Corey
fun
Haim raped
time.
himself?
Oh, shit. It was Lars from Heavyweights instead of Lucas.
Yeah, there you go. See, I was thinking that maybe.
And I am large.
Oh shit! It's a dark episode.
Then 1990, he voiced one of the Ninja Turtles, Donatello,
Oh yeah, okay. That's
in the original
Shredder fucked him.
Shredder.
hey, those are original Turtles movies. If anyone says, yeah, class, man.
Oh God, some of these are getting rough, so I'm just gonna skim some of these other ones here. We got Meatballs 4, and that's
Oh my god,
it's 1992.
another 4 sequels of that fucking movie.
Yeah, guess they didn't bring him back on for the sequel to the Ninja Turtles movie, but for the third one they did when they went to Japan.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Yuck.
Yeah.
The first 2 are good. The second being the best, but the third is shit.
Oh, I've always wanted to check out this shitty movie from 1993, Loaded Weapon 1.
He plays young cop.
Yeah.
Is that like a spoof movie?
Dude,
Yeah, it's Emilio Estevez
yeah,
and Sam
I think
Jackson
I saw
on the cover.
A National Lampoon movie?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Usually you find that actors start at the bottom and go up, but he starts at the top and goes down.
He reverses.
To young cop.
About this Loaded Weapon. There's some good names in this. John Lovitz, Tim Curry.
He's the Benjamin Button of actors.
That's when they were trying to like really do the spoof, the 80s spoof comedies.
Yeah. Yikes.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Part 2.
Purdue.
But yeah, in 1994 he teamed up with Corey Haim once again for National Lampoon's Last Resort.
What if they raped each other?
You and these rape jokes.
They're not jokes. I'm serious. Like
It's not funny.
Sorry.
They
Big
could
Cor-
have been in
big
this
Corey
weird shit
guy.
like that. Love the Coreys.
Horries.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So Tales from the Crypt, an episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Ooh,
There's not a whole lot
yes.
to talk about.
I know it's really getting rough. Dream a little Dream 2.
We could
Movie
probably
that nobody
end right
used
there.
before.
No one's fucking heard of.
He was in the Tales from the Crypt movie, Bordello of Blood, which is a Scream Factory release if you're interested in that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The Crow Stairway to Heaven TV series. Good fucking
What?
God.
Yuck.
He plays Chris Draven.
What?
I mean, I
That
could
was
see
a
it because he's a sad-looking person, but
And capping it off with Dickie Roberts, former child star.
that's my favorite. That's my favorite of his.
Dude, great in that actually.
Hey, I love that song at the end.
We love being child
Yeah.
stars on your television.
Classic.
Oh, and he showed up in the Lost Boys sequels. If you guys,
Showed
Knew-
up. It's
knew
like it's a big part of him.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
you guys saw
Hey.
those.
I
didn't watch the
I saw the
sequels.
first sequel.
The Tribe.
The Tribe, maybe. I mean, pretty fucking shitty. It is watchable. Haim shows up at the end, but Feldman is like the main part of it. It's
Yeah.
pretty embarrassing. Like, he's dressed like he was in the Lost Boys when he was like 15. He's doing, we gotta kill the vampires.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, it's like he does that voice. That's the trademark Feldman voice, deep and
I really wish the guy would just come back to acting and be in a good movie.
Well,
Rob Reiner saved the guy's career.
Well, you can only get onto what you're being offered.
Yeah, it's not like
Right.
he stopped. He's still doing stuff. It just sucks.
Yeah, we'll cap it off with the great commentary we just did for Splatter.
Splatter, yeah, that one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Make sure you tune into our channel during October. If you want to watch a lot. It's only 30
Worse.
minutes of your time.
Worse than Kindergarten Cop.
But you
Oh,
know something?
really?
It might have been, yeah.
Ouch.
I enjoyed his reality show though. Say what you want about me, but it's good.
Oh, two Corys?
Yeah.
Oh. Why is your wife such a bitch?
Hey, dude, don't call my wife a fucking bitch.
Yeah, he's like, got a call about Lost Boys. We gonna be in it?
So whatever.
Oh, I know, the Angels.
Yeah.
Flame.
I even thought his bitchy wife in that reality show was hot. She's just a fucking bitch though.
Such a fucking bitch.
Why do you
know.
have to be such a fucking bitch?
He looked like a normal middle-aged man in the series too, and like he's really changed with this bowl cut and stuff.
That's I see. I didn't hear about that shit though. That he was like so traumatized by his Today Show performance. That's shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad of a performance.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't horrible. I mean, it was bad, but it was
bad enough to go viral.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
because he's weird. That's why.
Well, yeah, that's what his problem was with a lot of the articles. Like, he's so odd.
Yeah.
There's a video of him on YouTube from like a couple months ago when it was Stand By Me's 30th anniversary, I believe, or whatever. And he's like watching it. It's like picture in picture with him and these two hot chicks. It's kind of cringy.
I'll
You could
that
tell,
out.
like the chicks that are watching it, you could tell they're like just
paid
airheads. Yeah, or like they have no clue. He's like, that's River Phoenix. Unfortunately, he left us too early. And the chick's like, oh, really?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Well, that kind of wraps up the choreography.
That was a quick one.
Well, there's only so much.
Not much to
talk
pick
about.
May have been the worst we've done yet.
Well, I mean, Corey Feldman's relevant, and if you don't do a Feldman segment now, then you probably never will.
True. Tune in next week for Amy Schumer's
Oh my god.
filmography.
First up, Babe, Pig in the City.
Well, what about Blair Witch? Came out, Seth. You saw it. What'd you think?
And dude, God, this is just like, fuck. We go from one depressing topic, and I don't even have a chance to recover.
Sorry.
Something else. My chest hurts now. Wasn't good.
Yeah, well, it's like bombing at it only made about like 9 million.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my
and
god.
it's the budget was like 5 on it, but still, I mean, that's horrible.
That's pretty bad, especially considering. Okay, we're creeping into October. This is like horror movie mode.
Yeah.
I thought for sure people would have went out to see it, but I mean, the way that it was marketed, we sit in here and talk about how much we love it, but in terms of a business standpoint, probably not the best way to do it. I mean,
Didn't work.
Right.
I know for sure a couple people that I was talking to, just like a week ago, had no clue that fucking movie was even coming out, who are fans of the original,
Yeah.
I mean, so like for a movie buff or somebody who's really into fucking films, it's great that you don't hear a bunch of hype, but business-wise might not be the best method, to drop a movie, 2 months after it's announced.
Yeah, and I think that like Adam Wingard's been catching shit on Twitter, like talking shit on Sully.
Yeah, he said
Really?
something about our movie couldn't beat that boring guy in the airplane.
Wow.
All right.
Adam Wingard, okay, I know people are like really high on him, and I know people love The Guest and shit. And I wasn't a big fan of The Guest, but I will admit that it's pretty much unlike anything else. It was an original concept, I mean, I've never seen a movie like The Guest. I didn't love it, but at least it was its own thing. With this though, it felt like the guy was just taking a huge step back in terms of like the creative thing. I mean, this was Blair Witch is pretty much every fucking movie, the horror movie that comes out nowadays. Loud, jump scares out of the ass, and it's just obnoxious. Didn't work for me. For your casual horror fan or somebody who doesn't give a fuck about the first movie, like if you didn't like the Blair Witch Project and you went in to see this, you might think, oh, this is great. But if you like the Blair Witch Project, this is disappointing. Shit.
I don't think I'll ever go see it now.
No, I mean,
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
and I wanted to love it. I mean, fuck. The first is like one of my
They
favorites.
probably I think they rushed it. Yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't
it's just-
necessary.
Well,
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Really, it wasn't.
I would have rather
excited.
seen The Woods or whatever it was supposed to
Yeah,
originally
from
be.
what I've heard, it just sounds like the polar opposite of
Oh,
the original.
Exactly. I mean, how many jump scares were in the original Blair Witch Project? A whopping
None?
zero.
Yeah.
There's no jump scares in that movie. It's slow, atmospheric. It builds up. This is just a bunch of mongoloids running around in the fucking woods, and for some reason, I don't know. Like, why is the Blair Witch so fucking loud this time? Someone explain that to me.
It's modern horror.
Yeah, she's like fucking
So you
pissed
can
right off
hear
the
and
bat.
shit?
Well, I mean, it's just loud as fuck. You know how, like, in the original movie, like, okay, the
Subtle.
first night, couple noises, and every night progressively gets worse.
Yeah.
This is just like the first fucking night. It's loud as fuck.
My
I don't know,
God.
man. That's fucking turn
I
your
heard
brain
the
off.
sound was good with it though. So it's just loud though.
Yeah, I mean, it was just obnoxious.
Yeah.
My thing was I was comparing it to
The
the
original.
movie that it's based off of, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
I get it.
Some good things there. I mean, they do build on kind of some of the mythology, you know, the whole beginning of the Blair Witch Project, the interviews and shit. They kind of build on that a little bit, like more of the backstory. But do you really need all that? No. I mean, you don't need everything fucking explained for you. At least I don't.
No, I like a
Right.
little bit of mystery to everything.
Yeah. And it's not a spoiler, but you do actually see shit in this movie, which is another huge
That
issue.
sucks.
Yeah. You know?
That could be a good thing, though, right?
It could be for this. I mean, I don't know, dude. If you like the first one, I mean, I think
love
it's
the
worth
first
watching.
one.
Yeah, it's worth watching. I think when it comes, like when you can watch it on the video or whatever, or Blu-ray, just out of curiosity, you know, because
Right.
you might enjoy it, but
Yeah.
disappointing. Check out my full review, Cinema Scumbags, YouTube.com/Cinema Scumbags.
Great video.
Thanks, man. I do have to say though, because of the way that was marketed, you know, you only find out about it 2 months before it was coming out. I wasn't too let down by it because I wasn't, you know, it's not like I was sitting there waiting for 2 years
It's
for
like
that movie.
Batman.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of, you know, when Jurassic World came out. Fuck, I followed that entire process of that film. I mean, like, I was like obsessed with checking out what's going on with Jurassic World, and when it came out, I was just, you know, it's because I was fucking following it every day. This
Yeah.
just, you know, came out, watched it, didn't care for it, whatever. Still got the original.
Right.
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm shocked about the financial figures, though. I got to say, I thought for sure that would have. People love that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
you would.
Yeah.
That's one that you would think would easily at least make, you know, like 30 million the opening weekend or something. But
Yeah,
It's still a win for them, though, if they doubled their initial.
right, yeah, but I mean, like, you know, that's it. You know.
No, and I was
Even-
reading. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, even the most casual of movie fans love horror movies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like this is the time of the year where Friday, Saturday night, you know, those theaters are usually packed with people going to see horror shit. I mean, if there's a horror movie out, it's packed. I'm shocked.
Maybe it's for the best though. If it didn't make a bunch of money, then it's not going to spawn like another sequel, and like just let it go.
'Cause,
Blair Witch is done.
right. I mean, I don't know, dude. I was reading an interview with Josh Leonard, of course, from the first film, and they were kind of just asking him about it, and he says people still to this day. That's such a Blair Witch Project is such a polarizing film. He says people to this day will still, once they find out he's in that movie, they go, dude, that was the biggest waste of an hour and a half. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's like, can I get my fucking money back? People still ask him, like, or just bitch about it for it being a waste of time. But I don't know, man. I mean, and it's weird with that movie. At the end of the credits, they thank Josh and Mike in the credits, but Heather's name is not included.
That's
So I
Weird.
think there was a lot of
Animosity.
yeah, just the way there are a lot of problems with that film.
Oh yeah, I was reading a little bit about that too. That I guess like, you know, the movie had made so much money, and like, you know, they didn't like that was, you know, like their lives were ruined by it pretty much
Right,
because you know
right.
they had to fake their deaths practically and shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the way that was done with people believing that was real. That was a one-time thing that will never happen again. You know, I mean, that was just
Yeah.
like nobody's ever seen that before. That was so different, and I think that's part of the reason why, you know, any sequel they ever make to that, it's not going to be effective. That felt like, you know, 3 random kids that they've picked to fucking be in a movie. You didn't know anything about them. This just feels like, you know, paid actors. Totally different vibe.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't care for it.
Blair shit.
Yeah,
Blair bitch.
Adam fucking Winhack.
Well, another movie that's going to come out that's on track to lose a shit ton of money. That Ben-Hur remake. I think you
yeah.
mentioned it before, but
Duh.
I think it's on track to lose about 120 million.
Dude, that makes me happy though.
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, I've heard stories about people saying like there's going to be movies that come out that'll knock out a fucking studio. Like, you know, when it loses money like that.
Right.
Just like it's, I don't know, it's crazy to, I don't know, like I remember that John Carter coming out a few years ago. I don't know if that was like, I remember that being a huge loss at the time as well. I
Have
don't
you
know if it
ever
was that big.
watched that?
No, I haven't.
It's not like a great movie, but it's not bad. I mean, it's just kind of like, it's whatever, you know. It's not horrible, but
Well,
yeah.
I like the guy as an actor.
You know who else is in that movie?
Who?
Daryl Sabara.
Oh, of course.
Really?
Yeah,
Daryl
Sabara.
Sabara's cock.
It was an epic flop though. With this
Oh, yeah.
Ben-Hur though, I mean, we've talked about this before, but I didn't even see a trailer for that shit. I didn't see anything about that movie. No marketing.
Morgan Freeman, that's it, right?
Right. You know how like when a movie's coming out, like you fucking get on Facebook, you see ads for whatever. I didn't see shit about Ben-Hur. That just came and fucking nobody went to see it.
Yep. I mean, I can't like 120 million. That's so much.
Yeah.
Right.
To lose, on a shitty movie.
Is that already? I mean, that's.
I think it came out last weekend.
Oh, it's been
really?
a few weeks, I think.
Okay.
Jesus.
But I mean, yeah, it flopped hard, and I mean that's the thing.
But we knew that.
Well, yeah,
we
and
knew
that's
it was
this year for blockbusters is probably one of the worst in a long time, if not ever, because all these big blockbusters are just flopping hard, and it's great, really.
Yeah. Well, last year was their big year when like Jurassic World came out.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's another thing I wanted to get to. They finally announced that the new Jurassic World stuff's going to be a trilogy.
Yuck.
So
Yuck.
And but it's like, how wouldn't it be? Like, it made like
fuck ton of
one
money.
point. I think it's like the
Made
fourth
billion.
highest grossing movie of all time, actually.
That
Jesus.
I mean, that shattered like anyone's expectation for money. I mean, Jurassic Park is a big thing. Anytime a movie relates that comes out, it's gonna make cash. But that much, fuck, nobody saw that coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, of course, keep milking it.
Yeah, I mean, why would? I mean, what do you expect?
I just I don't know where they're gonna go with that, but I'll go watch it because
the desert.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, whatever.
Yeah, no, that
T-Rex
was
of
announced.
Arabia.
Yeah. Sick.
If you guys listened to our last episode, we had talked about Grease. There's a little conspiracy theory going out there about the film.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys seen that the creator came out and like was responding to the fan theory.
Oh my God!
What's that?
We're just saying like whoever came up with that was obviously on acid, and just like it's just like basically just saying it's not true. Blah, blah, blah.
Whatever. I'll tell you what. After we talked about that, I watched the ending to that movie on YouTube. It gave me chills.
It doesn't take acid to think up something like that. It just takes a little bit of
Well,
creativity.
he's like in his 70s, old as fuck.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
I don't know, man. I need to watch that all the way through. Like, give it a 4 star.
Now you're intrigued with it, you see?
Yeah. I love Grease.
I love theories.
That ending is it's bizarre.
Grease, the dark drama.
Hairs on my arm were standing up when I watched that car fly away.
Wow.
Harris?
Great filmmaking.
Dick hairs.
Great filmmaking. Great acting, butt chin.
You don't like John Travolta?
No.
Okay.
No. I give him a 2 out of 5 on the acting scale.
Broken Arrow?
What do you give his butt chin?
That's a great butt chin.
It's a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
He and Ben Affleck have the greatest butt chins in Hollywood.
Well, what else is going on, man? Any trailers? There's some trailers coming out.
Yeah, there's some decent ones that dropped. Did you guys see the one for that Nocturnal Animals?
Yep.
Jake
did.
Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Love Jake.
It was good.
I know. I think it looks like real like enemy, like threat, like you
I
don't
get
know
that
what's
vibe.
going on. I love those fucking movies. Mulholland Drive, Donnie Darko, stuff like
Good
that.
trailer reaction too, buddy.
Oh, thanks. Yep.
Yeah, I like the way you do it on your own. You make it good.
I'm just trying my best, but yeah, no, I think the movie looks great. Jake Gyllenhaal, he needs something because didn't he have like, that Everest last year was like shitty as fuck.
That was
Everest.
balls.
Southpaw. Yeah.
Demolition, which I didn't watch, but I mean, nobody really talks about that.
Yeah, I actually like that. Like, but
I want to see that. That's actually my list of shit I want to watch. I mean, I thought it looked pretty like something I'd be into. But
no, like I've watched quite a bit from this year, and it's still like one of my favorites up there.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
you really hear nobody speaking of that, though.
Yeah.
yeah, no, he was on like a solid run for like 2 or 3 years with Nightcrawler and Prisoners and Enemy and all those, But yeah, time to speed it back up, Jake.
Oh,
Not
boy.
getting any younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that movie looks good. And then Live by Night, that's the next Ben Affleck movie.
What'd you think of it?
I really liked it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't.
I got like a
Ben
Gangster Squad vibe of it.
Maybe that's
Oh,
why.
Phillips will love
Maybe
that.
that's why I really liked it.
I know, I really did. Like
4.5.
fake
Probably.
Harris.
I just don't like Ben Affleck as an actor anymore, like at all, really.
His face is looking a little plastic.
Yeah. Like, I liked him in Gone Girl, but, like, other than that, before then and after, nothing really that I can think of.
Ben Affleck movie that I genuinely love is fucking Good Will Hunting.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, really, he's been in other shit that I like, but the one that I, love is Good Will Hunting. Everything else is like whatever.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, no, this is his next, like, directed one, so he's did. What do you guys think? I don't like Argo.
I like all his movies.
No, Argo's fucking overrated.
Argo is, I don't know. I don't want to say
Best
boring
Picture
as shit.
winner. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I
Just
love
didn't-
The Town. The Town's my favorite of his.
Yeah, I like,
The
sounds
Town's
pretty
okay.
enjoyable.
It's like so much Boston shit. Like we get it. You like the Boston teams. You don't have to have a fucking Bruins coat in every shot.
We get it. You like the New York teams. You don't have to talk shit about it because it's a Boston
Like
movie.
every fucking shot, he's running Red Sox or Bruins or fucking Celtics.
Yeah,
Get
but
it?
don't fans do that? Don't you wear New York shorts every day?
On every shot.
If you wrote a movie, you wouldn't put New York stuff in there.
I would. I wouldn't wear a Yankee fucking jacket in every goddamn scene you saw me in, though.
Well, Gone Baby Gone, you love that, right?
Oh, that's horrendous.
That's my favorite, actually.
Really?
That's nonsense.
That's the truth.
That's not.
That's truth.
Yeah.
I don't think he even watched it.
What movie?
Okay.
Another
I'm just
conspiracy
kidding.
theory.
I don't think he even watched it.
Did Nick D really watch it?
Yeah, of course I didn't.
Oh, I know some motherfuckers like to rag on movies without watching them. I won't get into that, though.
Who are you talking about? Me and
No,
Mrs.
no.
Doubtfire or something?
No, none of you guys.
No,
Okay,
no,
good.
no.
Well, did you guys see the trailer for
What is that?
Gold? Matthew McConaughey.
That's
It's like a
think so.
Oscar, performance kind of thing. He's putting on a character, fucking bald at. He has like one of those stupid, I don't know what the fuck you call it, where he's got no hair on top and just on the sides.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I guess
Bald.
that.
He's got a horseshoe.
Yeah, just balding.
It's got a horseshoe.
Yeah, it's whatever. He goes into the fucking jungle and searches for gold.
Boy, that sounds fun.
Yeah, the trailer actually, I thought it looked pretty good, but yeah, the concept sounds dumb. But
like fucking 1800s.
Didn't hear
no,
about that one.
I think in the 80s maybe, like, or present day, or
God.
I'm ill prepared. But it's directed by Stephen Gaghan. I think that guy wrote Traffic.
Stephen Gaghan.
Stephen,
I was waiting for that.
that's how you say his name. He was on Entourage, I know.
Gaghan.
Does he go out in the woods with like a fucking pan and he's sifting through the water to find gold? I mean, what kind of movie is that?
I don't know, but it's Matthew
gold
McConaughey, and
slickers.
he's pretty good. So hopefully it's good.
He's pretty good. He's usually pretty good. There's been some.
It's definitely Oscar campaign type of movie though. So
Oh,
We're getting
great.
to that time.
yep. So that's why I brought up Gold, the trailer. That
You know what they're
one
doing?
saw.
Here? This is
No,
irrelevant.
it's
We're
not.
talking about Oscar movies. They're doing in Iowa City, which is like 30 minutes away. The guy that did the Birdman score is going to play the score live with the movie.
Oh,
Like the drummer and shit.
Yeah, because
That's-
it's just a drum set.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
the guy that fucking composed it.
that'd be
That's
awesome.
fucking sick.
Only
Yeah,
30
go to
bucks.
Do it.
Only $30. Pretty good deal, I thought. For
Do you like Birdman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should go to that. That'd be.
I was just kind of shocked because like we don't ever get shit like that here. You know.
Yeah, it's random for it
Yeah,
to be there.
I mean, it's not Davenport. It's Iowa City. 30, 45 minutes away. I was like, fuck, that's crazy.
Right.
Sorry, got off topic.
No, it's
Oh
awesome.
no, you're good.
Nope, though.
But yeah, no. Other than those trailers, what else did you guys watch this past week?
Man,
Didn't really
We'll
get
kick
so
it.
much.
I watched
you're
a lot
in
of fucking
Ohio.
movies, man. I don't know what I want to talk about though.
Oh,
I
I saw
wa-
some.
I
actually
wanna-
want some.
I want to talk about what changed your opinion of The Witch.
Okay, yeah, let's discuss that, right?
Well, you
Would
were
you give it a original?
well, you were
Well-
you were talking earlier about Blair Witch and like suspense, atmospheric.
right.
That's what that movie is.
Yeah, no, exactly. I agree. Here's my thing. When I was watching The Witch, I don't know. It just didn't really. I remember being a little kid and watching the Blair Witch Project for the first time. Kind of thought, I mean, really, this is it. That's one that kind of grew on me the more I watched it.
Right.
The Witch, I didn't care for the movie when I saw it, but that like last 5 minutes was always kind of like, I would always
is
think
good.
about that so often. It's like an ending that stuck with me. So I wanted to watch that. I didn't want to buy the Blu-ray. I didn't want to pay $20 for it or whatever. But I saw they added it to Amazon Prime Instant Video, so I'm like, all right. let's give this another try where I'm sitting at home, where I can turn on subtitles for one, because
Yeah.
that's very hard to understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
And I watched it with subtitles, in the comfort of my own home. And honestly, man, I kind of fucking loved it. Like, I think that's one that, as time progresses, like, I'm gonna really fucking love it. I mean, like you said, it's different, atmospheric, slow as fuck, but that ending, bro, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's every so often that happens with me. I watch something, don't care for it, go back to it, and I do a complete 180. And I will admit my fault with that film because I'm a big fan of it.
Waiting for Green Inferno next, buddy.
Yep. I'm gonna say next up,
No,
Drive.
I Drive is fine. I think Drive's an okay movie. I've seen it a couple times. Don't love it, but I don't think it's like 5 stars like everyone else does. But I think it's a solid flick.
Yeah. True that.
That's awesome, though. I was pleasantly surprised to see that.
Oh, dude. I mean, I don't know, man.
You were right on that. Monitoring him.
Yeah, that was quick.
I think I went to log something. I just saw it.
Yeah, someone even said that to me in the comments of that Blair Witch review. They said, well,
I read that.
yeah, and I'm like, you know what? Funny you should say that, because I agree with everything you're saying. I actually just watched The Witch the other night. I mean, so yeah, good film.
What did you originally give that?
I like it too. I didn't care for it at all. I mean, I was sitting in that fucking theater. I couldn't understand anything that was being said.
Yeah.
But the ending, I did always like the ending. That was the thing that I took out of that movie. I thought the ending was fucking terrifying.
Andy, it's creepy.
I just couldn't understand him in the theater. That was like the biggest issue.
Yeah,
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, if you ever try and watch that again, fucking turn the subtitles on, and I mean, where the conversations that they're having, it's fucking great.
I'd give it another shot.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good movie, man. Good
Well, yeah,
movie.
and there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in it too. That's based on the folklore of that time. So
Yeah.
I think that's what might have turned off a lot of people.
I love the last fucking 5 minutes of that, though, when she talks to the fucking Black Phillip and he responds to her. I mean, that shit.
Yes.
Fucking creepy, man.
Yes.
Great film. Yes.
I'm so hard right now.
Goat. I'm a fan of The Witch. Way better than Blair Bitch.
Awesome. I'll go ahead and talk about one I think most of us actually saw, Sully.
Yeah. We never spoke about this.
This is I don't know about you guys. I semi remember when this happened, when the airplane landed in the Hudson.
Yeah, kind of vaguely.
But
2009.
2009.
Yeah, but I'm always curious when a real life event happens. I always get more interested when the movie comes out than when the actual event happens. But I mean, pretty solid flick from Clint Eastwood. Tom Hanks is great as always. It did get a little repetitive with the storytelling of how it happened, but I was intrigued the whole way.
Can you bring up those images that he was having?
Oh, those are.
Or is that spoiler alert territory?
No, it's just
Like the Letterman show.
No, the planes and
just his imagiation.
Yeah.
People are pretty mad about that.
Yeah, I thought that was a little fucked up. Well, he kept having these dreams, like, after it happened, of him, like, instead of landing in the river, crashing in these buildings.
Oh, okay.
And it just kept playing, like, I think it did, like, about 3 times, maybe.
Was that really? Did people make an issue about that?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know how big of an issue. I just read somewhere that it was too like 9/11.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that was a horrific event, but I mean, come on, time has progressed.
Right.
Exactly.
Not to them.
Well, let's quit holding on to everything that resembles fucking 9/11.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, it's a plane? 9/11.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. That didn't even cross my mind watching that. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense though.
I thought it was, pretty solid though.
I liked it. I haven't seen a whole lot this year, but it's one of the best that I've seen. I'll tell you that much.
Do you guys like that or Captain Phillips more? I like Captain Phillips more myself.
Captain Phillips.
I have to rewatch Captain Phillips because I did really enjoy Sully, but I know I liked Captain Phillips.
Right.
I just think Captain Phillips is more of an exciting story, to
Right, there's
translate
a lot
to a film.
more going on.
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought Sully was going to be boring as fuck. That was kind of my concern going into
That's
it.
what I would
but
think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was, it kept my interest for a story like that I didn't think was going to really make much of a movie.
Well, and you would think that movie would be like 2.5 hours, like it was only an hour and a half long.
Did you like that, or you think it should have went longer?
Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, just like maybe 10 minutes or something. Just like a little bit more, like it kind of ended abruptly. which I like the way it ended, but
yeah, I do kind of feel like the sequence at the end, the whole case or whatever. I kind of thought that was accelerated a little bit. Like they just kind of okay, let's wrap it up.
Well, and like his wife was like this is all that was so like she was in like 5 scenes and she was always on the phone in the living room.
Some of the fucking people in that movie though, got Sam Huntington from fucking
Jim
and Mimi Seeker.
Like, dude, I thought it was great when I saw him. My face lit up.
Holy shit,
Mike O'Malley. That was
Mike O'Malley.
You get the picture.
You have guts.
Yeah, he was pretty good in it actually, because I hated him. So I mean,
yeah, he was a real douche in it.
Right. No, and I thought Aaron Eckhart was fucking great.
That's what everyone's been talking about, like how good it was.
No, that was I enjoyed that one. I don't know if I would run out and buy it when it comes out full retail price because I just don't think it's one I need to sit through right away again. But
right.
I mean, it was a good movie, and compared to like fucking American Sniper, good God, way better.
Oh, yeah.
I know a funny story about that. I went in to take a piss after watching Sully. Like I had a buddy with me. We both went and fucking take a leak. Leak? Oh, take a leak? But,
both taking purity.
Yeah, I was like in a stall because I can't piss in public.
I'm
gotta be.
I'm right there with you. I'll
right. So I thought it was just my buddy was in the fucking urinal. I thought it was just me and him, and I got to talking to him. I'm like, oh man, that was pretty damn good. I go, way better than fucking American shitty Sniper. I go. That's the difference between Bradley Cooper and Tom Hanks for you. And little did I know there was like 2 fucking dudes sitting there, and dudes start busting out laughing while I'm reviewing a movie. I piss.
Review from the stall.
All right, I thought it was just me and him in there, so I'm like, oh yeah, American shitter.
That's funny.
Military guys in there or something, but
yeah, it's amazing.
No, Sully was good.
Yep, pretty good. I checked out, just came out, I think this past Friday. It's actually still in theaters, but new Beatles documentary, 8 Days a Week, the touring years.
Want to check that.
I know you guys aren't all big Beatles guys, but Ron Howard directed it.
Oh, yeah.
Really well done, actually. It basically spans, like, I guess it's like 2 or 3 year span where the Beatles did like 250 concerts.
Oh, my God.
And, like, it has a lot of, like, the footage, and has Paul McCartney and Ringo talking about, like, oh, we were just really stoned. I'm not sure, because I think he's been dead for a while.
He's been dead for a long
Paul's
time.
dead.
Oh, okay.
But, I've seen, like, tons of Beatles documentaries, and this is, like, one of the better ones. There's a lot of bullshit ones out there. And it's good to see a good filmmaker doing it.
How long is that? What's the runtime?
It was an hour and 45 minutes. It was on Hulu.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Beatles aren't really my cup of tea. I'd probably skip that one, but I know a lot of people. Yeah.
I just thought it had, all the music and a lot of, like, I think a lot of recordings that had never, like, been played before, which was really cool, It all sounds like really good for shit that was all, recorded in like the 60s.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I had a great time with it. I think it was pretty cool that Hulu had it, while it was still kind of running in theaters. So
that's badass. I didn't know that was like a theatrical thing.
Yep.
Good old Ronnie Howard.
Yeah, it's one of the good documentaries I checked out. I actually watched like a bunch of shit. So, did you guys see that Sing Street?
Yeah,
I think Seth watched it, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a pretty solid movie, honestly.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't really care for the ending. That was kind of my gripe with it. Wasn't really. I thought it was kind of like a little out there. Really, this is what's happening. But it was a fucking good movie.
Yeah, I just like the whole like him getting the band together and his brother Joe France.
Yeah, tell me that guy is not fucking Joe France.
I wanted to like tweet a pic at Joe France of that, but yeah.
I didn't know you were in Sing Street.
The music, I thought the music was pretty, good that they did for the film. I always like those movies where they actually make music for it. They're not like just like a cover, like his brother says, some shitty cover band.
Yeah, well, the same guy that directed that was the one that did Begin Again with Keira Knightley and
okay.
Oh, what's his? Oh, I can't.
Mark
think
Ruffalo.
Yeah. But that's like her making an album, and it's all original music in that too.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought the music was good. Like at one point when I was, like later in the film, I kind of like would this be like One Direction-y if it wasn't like supposed to be the 80s, like some of it sounds like a, One Direction boy band, instead of like The Cure.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cure segment was great though.
Oh yeah, no. And it was some, and it was kind of like, never been in a band, and all of a sudden he's like good, but it's still
that's kind of like a thing that you always see that. Oh, I've never played an instrument, now I'm great, or never sang before, now I'm great. No, it was solid.
No, I thought all the characters though, like all his geeky friends, like they go get the black kid, like obviously you can play an instrument, you're black.
Yeah, right.
They say that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, it was fun.
There.
My only issue with that was the ending. I like how it wrapped up.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty solid one though.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. How about you, Matt? Watch anything?
I'm done with Eli Roth. I can't do it anymore. No. I watched Knock Knock. I actually bought Knock Knock for $5 in the Best Buy bin.
Don't ever make fun of me watching it.
That's already $5?
Yeah, that's why I bought it.
Oh, yuck.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of the worst movies I've seen. It makes Green Inferno look fucking.
I bet you Pod's better than Knock Knock.
Or The Hole.
Yeah, The Hole.
Yeah, well, it's sad when didn't that movie was that movie this year? It came to Blue and it's already in the dump bin.
I don't even know if it was exactly. Yeah,
that's sad.
With the code, so you could probably just get it for free.
Oh yeah.
Bill and Ted 3 already, for fuck's sake.
John Wick 2? You don't want
Needs to
that?
happen.
No.
John Wick. Wow.
So what? It's just a pile of shit, or?
Yeah, it's like the most generic fucking story. He's an architect. His family leaves, and these two girls fucking try to seduce him and blackmail him, and then nothing really happens. And he's fucking a terrible actor in this one. So,
just in that one?
No, stop touching me.
I like him in some stuff, but he's just really bad in it. Like he woke up a little late, like he's a little groggy. Bad. Just bad.
Knock Knock or River's Edge?
River's Edge. Tenfold.
Yeah, I have no desire to watch fucking.
Come on, man.
Knock Knock. Just looks
Well, I mean, you
shitty.
see some titties, so that's good.
It's not enough to sit through a fucking hour and a half.
Those chicks are fucking hot in that.
Yeah, no, they are hot. They're hot.
Well, you can see some dead titties in River's Edge, so.
Yeah, that's
Very true.
Dude, she's dead, man.
She's dead, man.
Fucking killed her, man.
Well,
Yep.
cool.
Knock Knock. Anything else?
Kind of it for what we
There was
watched, right?
This is kind of, it's kind of on topic, but there's a service thing that I found, kind of like in line with like a Netflix streaming thing. It's called Mubi, M-U-B-I.
Booby?
Okay, no, listen to this, because have you guys heard of this shit?
No.
I think they were playing in a preview at my theater, maybe.
No, it's like a service.
Oh, I thought they were just. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's you subscribe to it. It's $5.99 a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get a month free trial or whatever. But basically, every month you get a different movie every day. So it's like they market themselves as like a team of film experts, and every day they put a new movie on the streaming service. So
I think I've heard
there's
of
always there's always 31 films, and when they put a new one up, the one at the end of the list is gone, right?
Okay.
And it's really, I don't know. I signed up for the free trial. I was checking it out. I watched like a documentary on there that was really good, but I think it's got like some potential. Like it's all shit that is like well received, but you might not have heard of. It's like just an assortment of different shit, and I don't know, for $5.99, like I'm checking it out for a month. But I don't know. I just want to talk about that. Anyone listening who might be into that, like
Mubi.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Can you get that through your PlayStation?
Yeah.
So what's it called? How would you spell that?
MUBI.
MUBI.
Yeah, I mean, at least fucking try it out for a month.
Try it out.
Yeah, no, I'd see it.
It's cool how they do it, because like it's, like when you go to or back in the day when you went to a fucking movie rental store, like employee pick of the week, like kind of take turns putting up shit that they want, and it's just there's a new movie every night at midnight. There's something new added.
That's dope.
It was a pretty interesting assortment.
The list was
foreign
shit. Okay.
Yeah, but there's everything. I mean, there's
there's
American shit. It's just like an assortment of a hand.
So there's a bunch of stuff you can actually watch.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That sounds dope.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just want to bring that up to you guys or anyone who's listening, because I mean, for like a film buff, it is a pretty cool concept.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look into that. Download that app tonight.
Yeah, check it out. Mubi.com.
Speaking of good movies, Criterion announced its December titles that they're releasing.
Okay, what do they got going on?
Yeah.
Good luck following up November.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it doesn't look like they're. It's not nearly as big as these past few announcements that they've had.
Not for us, at least.
No.
The first one here is the Asphalt Jungle. That's a John Huston film. Hudson? Is that how you say his name?
I think so.
Yeah, Houston. Okay, yeah. But I've actually heard of this film before. I think it's like a jewel heist kind of movie. One of the classic directors. I want to check that out. That one's hitting the streets December 13th. Then we have this is Fellini, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, Roma. It's a Federici.
Alfredo.
Fettuccine.
Somebody say his name for me,
Federico Fellini.
There you go. But yeah, he has a film coming back to Criterion December 13th called Roma. The Exterminating Angel. A lot of these ones I think are more older foreign titles, kind of stuff we're not really familiar with, but that one comes out December 6th.
Go to the core.
Yep, there you go. And then the last one here, they only announced 4 this lot. Usually it's like 6 or 7, but this one is called Heart of a Dog. And
Like Life is a Dog?
Criterion likes dog movies.
Yeah, they have some weird fascination with that, don't they?
Interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of it for that. What do you guys got coming to Blu-ray in theaters?
Coming to Blu-ray September 27th. Bill and Ted's Excellent Collection. Excellent Collection's coming out.
It's kind of surprising how good of a release that's getting, you know? Like it has figures and stuff, I think, on, some of the ones that are coming out.
It's got that
I like those. Yeah, I like those. I don't need to I got both of them though. I'm good.
Right.
Oh no, wait, I don't. I lie. I only got the. Can you buy them individually? I don't want to buy the fucking whole set.
It's a whatever.
Yeah,
It's the retail on that.
Let me load up my iPhone.
It's like 20.
30.
Oh, okay.
$33.
15 a pop. 16. Nah.
Ooh, Neon Demon comes out.
Ooh. Probably picking that one up.
You getting that for shout?
I'm getting that for shout.
Oh yeah, you watched it, right?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it.
Nice.
I wasn't sure, if it would be one of those ones that's like, I don't really get this, but I understood it pretty, on the first watch. I liked it. That's probably gonna be fairly cheap, probably, right?
Yeah, it's probably maybe an $18, $17.
Cheap release for a cheap movie.
Dude. Speaking of cheap movies, we got The Shallows with Blake Lively.
Yup.
I want to watch that.
I say skip that and just go look up The Fappening, Blake Lively.
Some good photos.
I didn't know she was on there.
I watched The Shallows. It sucks.
He meant
Well-
the happening.
Yeah.
Fappening's good. That's all right.
I don't know if I can listen to someone who, watches Knock Knock.
You can't. Big Mama's House? Maybe.
Great film.
Yeah.
Location video coming. Simper.
Hi, I'm Seth, and I'm outside of Big Mama's house.
Dude, you can actually go to it.
Oh.
Okay, guys, we have a good episode today. We're in front of the Big Mama's house.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Seth, go ahead and take the costume off.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Bruised, battered, and beaten?
Yeah.
Great shit. Okay, keep going.
Bruised, battered, and
got some
eaten?
Criterion's Valley of the Dolls is coming out.
Okay.
What is that? Some Screen Factor shit?
Criterion.
No, it's Criterion.
That's Sharon Tate.
Tate?
Charles
Tate.
Manson.
Charles Manson.
Yeah, no, I actually was reading about Neon Demon, and Valley of the Dolls was one of the inspirations.
Oh, even out.
Interesting how they're both coming out that day.
Rally at it all.
Ooh, here you go, Seth. Central Intelligence comes out.
Oh my god.
I don't want to see that.
Oh, okay.
Bitch.
Not a K-Rock fan?
Jumanji prequel?
Oh, Kid Rock's in there?
No, I was
No,
trying-
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock. Trying to throw it guys are fucking having a hard time.
Dummy.
Kid Rock?
Kid Rock's in there?
He's a great DJ.
Wanna be a cowboy, baby.
What was that little tardo he was with that died?
What was that guy's name? Fucking
Little Chris? Little Chris?
Oh, it was
Fact checker?
Joe
Someone?
C.
Oh, Joe C. That's right. Joe C.
Rest in peace, Joe
Sorry.
C.
Sorry.
Oh, with the daw, wa dang, a wang, witty, witty.
I had great memories of that album.
I could never do that.
Do what?
The bow, the bow. I could never say it.
Bow with the bow, the bang, the bang.
Shut the fuck up.
Deckham.
Yeah, there you go.
So Kid
Yeah,
Rock's
that's about it.
Okay, keep going. Nothing else?
Nah.
Nah.
It's coming out theatrically.
Well, I will tell you guys this. As of right now, when we're recording on Monday, tomorrow I will be seeing 2001: A Space Odyssey in theaters.
Okay, so you've already seen it by the time they're listening.
Well, that's what I'm
Jeez.
saying. As of recording, like right now, recording it.
That'd be
Yeah, well,
an
that-
experience.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah. Might make a video about it.
Are you
woman
going to
gonna
eat
sit through that with you?
edibles, bro?
Sorry, too many people talking at once.
Is your woman going to sit through that with you?
She's not because she's working, but she would otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm going by myself. I'm a lone wolf tomorrow.
Oh, there's
Some
probably nobody
edibles.
else in there, so.
I was already selling a bunch of seats because it's one of those pick your seat theaters. So there's most of it's already sold up.
Wow, so it's going to be a jam-packed house.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Nice.
people love Kubrick.
Monolith on a big screen.
How?
I'm going to come. I think
What time is that?
that's at 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think we're getting The Shining around Halloween. Might go check that
Ooh.
out. That'd be fucking that opening shot in a fucking big screen theater.
That
Oh,
would
yeah,
be a good
shit.
one.
That'd look cool.
Cool, man. Hope it's a good time.
Yeah. Well, after talking about the good ones, let's talk about some poop.
When's that a great Mark Wahlberg oil rigger movie come out?
Couple weeks, I believe. I'd have to.
That one looks
actually, next week it does.
I'm gonna watch that one.
You think that looks good?
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like when we
Looks all right, but I mean,
Same guy that did
It
Lone Survivor.
I'm not gonna go see it, but I do want to watch it.
looks like some battleship stuff.
Oh,
like
it looks like a '90s movie. Like I don't know. It's a '90s film.
I'd rather watch fucking Perfect Storm.
I don't know. Something about that action-packed oil rigger adventure film with Mark Wahlberg.
With a bunch of men on
Sign
it.
Really gets me hard.
Really
And
gets
on
me
an oil
going.
rig.
Kate Hudson, whatever.
Ooh. Okay, so let's get back on track here. So coming out today, we have the remake of The Magnificent Seven. The Magnificent Seven.
Boy, it's both a western and a remake. God, that's pass.
A remake of a remake. Technically.
Yeah.
Oh
Right,
my
right.
God, double remake western.
Well,
Fuck.
Magnificent Seven, the original, was a remake of Seven Samurai.
Seven Samurai.
Right.
So I do have a free ticket. I will check it out.
Wipe your ass with it.
And I
You?
Ethan Hawke, Chris Pratt.
Vincent
Like,
D'Onofrio.
It's kind of weird the way that movie's casted. It's just I don't know. Just like, hey, all these people are hot. So let's throw them all in. I wonder how much it cost to make that fucking movie.
You think
Denzel's hot.
you think a black man
his
would
career? No.
you think a black man would lead a gang of cowboys back in the
West?
60s?
Yeah, that's a little iffy, huh? Well, I guess they got a Oscar so white.
Not really believable.
Yeah, I have no interest in watching that. No thanks.
Yeah. Oh, we have the
Training Day reunion though.
What?
There's a Training Day reunion though.
Yep, it is. That's kind of cool. You guys like Training Day?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. We have the generic animated movie of the year, Storks.
Oh my
I haven't
God,
even heard of this.
that Brandon goes to see that.
And
Is
loves
that like
it.
a Pixar short?
No, it's a full-length movie. I don't know who did it, but it's got Andy Samberg and
And I want to punch them in the face.
Seth, you're a big fan of YouTube movies. We have one called Dirty 30 with
I'm
Grace.
not the one that watches fucking Nervous.
You watched
No, that was me.
You watched Natural Born Dummies.
Okay, that was good.
Well, we got
That
one
was
with
good.
we got one with
Better
one-
than Blair Witch.
got one with Grace Helbig in it, which she's kind of
Oh,
good looking,
God.
but looks like poop. We have the new classic Goat with Nick Jonas about that fraternity,
James Franco.
about the
Yeah.
fraternity, and
It was already done with Trevor Morgan. Have you guys ever heard of Brotherhood?
What happened to that guy?
Not much. I wish. I actually. He's in a classic Disney Channel original film called Genius. Don't know if you guys heard of it.
Yeah, he's in some good shit.
Yeah.
Sense. He's in Jurassic Park 3.
Patriot, Mean Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mean Creek.
the rookie. And then one more here that's down the list. Looks kind of interesting. It's called My Blind Brother. Stars Adam Scott, Nick Kroll, and Jenny Slate. Basically about a rivalry between brothers during a charity swim competition. Look at the poster. You've got Adam Scott as a blind guy, and I just think that could potentially have something
What's
there.
it called?
My Blind Brother.
Yeah, I've heard decent
My
things. It
Blind
looks like a indie comedy, one of those little
It's fucking Lifetime.
low budget ones.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like if it's comedic, which I assume it is, it looks like it might have some sort of potential. But
Yeah.
that's it.
Well,
Okay.
that was eventful. Well, I guess it's that time to get on to the Scumbag Movie of the Week.
Take it away.
Wasn't this Matt's pick?
Oh yeah, Odd Thomas.
I can actually
Oh,
talk
Filmies,
this
you
with
can
you
talk
guys.
about it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good. Step in for me.
So, you didn't watch it?
I think you would have had fun with it.
I am disappointed.
I tried.
Didn't you rate it, though?
Look, I know you fucking refreshed my letterbox page, but I didn't rate it.
Well, I'm just wondering why you would rate something you don't watch.
I didn't.
Okay.
I did not.
Don't worry, he didn't. I
All
monitored.
right, well,
No, I'm just kidding.
Yikes. Go
Filmies,
ahead.
jump
Go,
when you
go ahead,
can. Then.
fellas. It was a busy
Yeah,
week
sure.
for me.
So we watched Odd Thomas. It's about a clairvoyant cook joins forces with a sweetheart and the town sheriff to prevent an unknown catastrophe that may be linked to a weird stranger. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I liked it. I think I gave it a 3.5.
It was fun.
It was fun, but I mean, it's low budget. You know what I mean? Like that
Right.
CG and stuff like that. But I enjoy. It was a book by Dean Koontz, who's like a huge author, and he had a whole series of them and stuff. So I mean, I could
Wikipedia.
no, I mean, I looked it up, yeah, because I wanted to see what the book was based on. I know
Add the
Dean
comment,
Koontz.
reader.
I know Dean Koontz.
Dean
No,
Koontz.
I thought it was pretty good. It was kind of cheesy, I don't
That's
think
me.
that I would really go back to watch it, but I think I was telling Matt when we were talking about it that it's kind of like now that Anton Yelkin's dead, I kind of wish that it would have been a better movie. He would have done a better film than Odd Thomas.
True. I think he makes the movie though. Like
Right? No, yeah. Without him, I wouldn't even fucking want to watch it.
Oh, yeah, that's the only reason I wanted to check it out in the first place.
And I was gonna give it like a 2.5, but then the ending happened, and I didn't see it coming, so I was like, okay, all right, I like the ending. So
Yeah, no, I thought the ending kind of saved it a bit.
It's
for
fucked
me,
up.
but yeah, it's just like I said, cheesy. The CGI, you said low budget,
yeah,
but
some of the acting a little questionable, but
Yeah, but I think it's one of those where they were trying to be shitty. It's
Oh.
just
Oh,
like
yeah,
no,
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
it's just like cheese, maybe, well, not a throwback, but just to old sci-fi fun movies
Yeah.
like those ones.
right.
I can definitely see that. But yeah, it was all right. It's a good little,
Anton
good little
Yelkin,
flick.
rip.
Yeah,
Love you,
and that's kind of
Anton.
weird.
Analysis.
too.
What?
Nothing.
But yeah, no. I think I ended up with a 3 out of 5 on that. Odd
Yeah, I give it a
Thomas.
3, I think.
Half for me.
Well, I think we're back to me. I think it's my pick, right?
Sure.
Go for it.
Just go ahead. Take it.
All right. Well, I wanted to check out one. It's a Netflix original film, road trip film. The Fundamentals of Caring came out this
Okay.
year.
Paul
This
Rudd?
is good. This is on my list. So
Cool.
cool.
Yeah,
I said the same thing.
Say an obscure quote.
I've heard some.
Scottsdale Brothers.
I've heard decent stuff about this one actually, but it's a man suffering from an incredible amount of loss
Scottsdale Brothers.
in a class about caregiving that changes his perspective on life.
Who's in this? Steve Carell?
It's
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd and Craig Roberts.
Okay.
Ah, okay. I would prefer Eric Roberts, but that's all right.
I actually like Craig Roberts. I don't know if you guys. There's a movie he did years ago, Submarine, like British film.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Wait, isn't
he's
he in a
the-
wheelchair in this or something?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's like
he's-
driving Doug.
yeah. There you go. It's like a road trip movie where I guess they find each other, or they find themselves.
Find each
or
other's
whatever.
dicks.
But yeah, no, he was the kid in that Submarine movie, Filmies, if you've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so this week we're watching Who's Driving Doug, if you want to know.
And that is why you don't get to pick ever again.
Good film.
Yep, Fundamentals of Caring, 2016, available on Netflix. Netflix original film. I don't know that I've even watched any of the original movies yet. So,
No,
I did watch that fucking Do-Over. So,
Did you watch Pee Wee?
God.
no, I actually didn't watch that.
Do-Over. I didn't know that was so well received by everyone.
Yeah,
Didn't know everybody
What
was
did you say about that one?
such big fans of Sandler.
Jesus Christ. Cool.
yep. So we'll be checking that one out. Tune in next week to hear our thoughts.
Anything else, fellas?
I think that about does it. Corey, if you're hearing this, buddy, we love you.
Yeah.
Come on
Hope
the
you guys
show,
enjoyed our
brother.
Corey Feldman 2-minute career retrospective, but work with what we can. Follow us, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Cinema Scumbags. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/cinemascumbags. Hey, we're getting close to October, and we've got some big things planned for October. It's going to be a jet stream of content, so you want to make sure you're heading over to that YouTube channel in addition to listening to the podcast. If you're listening on iTunes, the podcast is also available on YouTube every Friday. So make sure you're on YouTube. A lot of shit going on there. Facebook, interact with us wherever. Send us questions, comments, call into the Scum line. Anything to help improve the show. We greatly appreciate you guys' feedback. That being said, episode 67, right?
Yep.
67 in the books. Thank you guys for listening. And as always, go fuck yourselves.